We now return to Let's Play Conan Exiles. I don't know why you're showing the hurt animation here, because you're at full health. But he's got some vitality Rit thing going on? Huh. What the hell is going on there? He's a cannibal, great. Because he doesn't have. He's only level 10. Yeah, I don't know what's up with you. But anyway. So we're going to check out a few things here before we go. I'm not going to check out the whole town because we'll be back. But there are a few other things to look at here. Giant scorpions out there.
Good day, noble adventurer. I am Gilzan, treasure hunter and man of fortune. If you are planning to wander the avenues of this cursed city, then perhaps I can offer some advice. No charge the first time.
Learn a new emote.
I don't know what exactly this place is, but a lot of things here don't add up. First, a lot of people who should be dead are alive in here. Why were they spared? Second, the Purge. They kill anybody and anything that gets in their path, yes. But they also take any relics that they can find with them when they get out. Some of the less reputable people, I know, call this skimming. You let some other fools take all the risk and then rob them blind after it is done. These exiled lands are one hell of a scam. It seems that the relics are the entire point of this whole exercise. Whoever or whatever it was that built the ruins, it's them that the people who created this place are interested in. We're just here to be cheap labor. But that's what gives us an opportunity. If you can figure out what they're looking for, and you can find it first, and you can defend it from the Purge, well, then you'll have the biggest bargaining chip of all. And then you can make a great deal. I don't know what exactly this place is. What do you need?
Alright. So a little bit more about why we came to the Exiled Lands. A little bit more about the story there. And there is something else. We have to be careful because that neighborhood right there is a bad neighborhood and we will be attacked. I think these guys are neutral, but that guy over there is not. Mercenary diary page. Not that one. There it is. Low risk, high pay, they said. I should have listened to my instincts, but how could I have foreseen this? Every now and then a deal goes sour, and if your wit and sword are sharp, you can usually land on your feet, but this? The notice was under the seal of King Sestefan himself, or whatever he said it was, calling for adventurers and mercenaries interested in making good gold for little work to meet at the central plaza in Kemi. I was out of work and out of coin, and there was nothing odd about the notice. Every so often the bandits who haunt the desert highways grow too bold, and the king hires a small army of ruffians to scare them back into their hideouts for a while. It's boring work out in the desert, with nary a whore or tavern in sight, but it pays well, and bandits are more interested in running away from overwhelming odds than fighting, so your chances of coming back again are pretty good. Better than any war I've ever fought in. In any case, I thought this would be the same thing, but it wasn't. Quite a few of us gathered at the muster in the square, mostly Stygian, of course, but there were a few freebooters from the northern lands. They stood in their own little group, some distance from the rest of us, looking uneasy. The royal guard showed up and cleared a space in the center of the square for the royal herald. "We're looking for treasure hunters," he announced, looking around the square at the assorted scum that the summons had gathered. "We've discovered the ruins of an ancient city, and we need those souls brave enough to travel into the ruins and recover all of the treasures found therein. For every treasure that you recover, you will be paid a sum of gold. The ruins are, as far as we can tell, uninhabited, because we don't want the whereabouts of these ruins and the treasure to become common knowledge. If you agree to join us, there are 3 conditions. Firstly, you will be blindfolded and transported by wagon to the ruins. Secondly, you will not be allowed to have contact with anybody outside of the ruins while you're there. And finally, you will wear one of these." He was holding up a golden bracelet, which glinted with a green jewel. I was too far away to make out much detail, but I remember thinking immediately that the price of the bracelet, if it was real, was worth taking the job for anyway. What's the trick? A burly, leather-clad man holding a fearsome-looking maul demanded. I agreed. Something here was not right here. This all sounded far too good to be true. The trick, said a black-robed man, pushing past the royal herald to confront the mercenary who had shouted, is really very simple. He lifted an arm, and it was clear that he was holding a golden bracelet exactly like the one that the herald had been holding a moment before. If you try to keep anything you find in the ruins, or you run away from the ruins with the thought that you might sell this bracelet, you will be punished. The man in the black robe flicked his hand, and it wasn't a golden bracelet he was holding, but a small golden snake with glittering green eyes. He threw it full in the face of the burly mercenary. The man shrieked and clawed at his face, but it was far too late. He began to convulse, frothing at the mouth and turning a dreadful pale color. He fell to the ground, still twitching. The man in the black robe stepped over the dying man and picked up the glittering snake from the ground. By the time he did, it was simply a bracelet once more. The crowd murmured uneasily. We were used to the priests of Set and their bloody knives, but such blatant sorcery implied a pact with even darker powers, the type of pact that stains a man's soul in darkness, well-timed horse, that can never be erased. Now, if our terms are acceptable to you, please step forward. The royal herald had stepped forward to talk to the crowd again. The black-robed sorcerer had withdrawn back behind the guards. About half the crowd moved toward the herald immediately, eager for adventure. Quite a few people left immediately, clearly disquieted by the demonstration of power that they had seen. I lingered. I'm not a superstitious man, but I knew there were things beyond my understanding in this world, and I wanted no part of them. On the other hand, my purse was hanging limply at my side, and my lips were parched for lack of strong drink. I should have listened to my instincts, but I chose the path of the fool, and now I am destined to die in the exiled lands. Just another exile, lost in the desert. Yeah, and clearly they were not done with volunteers alone, because we ended up here, as did many others. There's another band of ruffians. We will hopefully avoid them by going this way. I'm not so worried about them catching me as an individual, but these guys will stand and fight, and I really don't want them to get caught up in that right now. Besides, there's things we can come over and do, like check out what's over here. Oh, it's over here. The other half of the boat. I mean, I think I've got enough of that stuff by now. Okay. So let's come over here. I could ride my horse, but if I run into anyone, everyone's gonna aggro, so let's not do that. And here we see, well, Priest of Set, we see many various merchants,
You can walk out of here with a bargain.
all selling ridiculous things. One hide of elephant for 5 gold coins. I guess, when you consider that you can literally just go back to these respawning treasure chests and find gold coins and whatnot, it's not that big of a deal, but it's still just, they could have made this an actual merchant system. I think I mentioned this in an earlier episode, but in the early days of the game, someone made a mod with a full system, and I don't see why they couldn't have actually officially implemented that. Okay, we don't need to be over here. Where we need to be is right there. Harlot's Journal 2. Miserable bastard. The chieftain is infuriatingly strong-willed. He simply refuses to die. To make matters worse, I believe Shamil has been bragging about our acrobatics to the camp guards, despite my pleas to keep our meetings a secret. The situation could be dangerous, especially if the chieftain recovers and hears the rumors. I may have to leave this place prematurely. Perhaps I should head south past the walls and down towards Riverbed. But she did, and that is terrifying. The dead horse head just poking through the tent there. Are you blonde? Wow. Whatever the algorithm is in this game, blonde is very rare for random characters. They don't tend to spawn blonde. Even the Northerners, the Nordheimers, they tend to have red hair. So here, I guess, is where you can pick up some taskmasters and their prisoners, but doing so will have everyone here attacking you. What else? Well, there's treasure chests up there. We don't need to go after that right now. As you can see, the curse wall is very close to this side of the map. Dancer. I wonder why some of the dancers aren't actually spawning in dancing uniform. Oh, well, there's a treasure chest up in there as well. There's a treasure chest on top of that one. Let's not worry about it. But yeah, like over here you'll find tanners, you'll find alchemists. This is another nice side of the town if you want to come through and clean up and find one of everybody. As well as up here, you can now make Relic Hunter armor. Hooray! And a curious door. Okay. Let me look in here. Nope, they didn't. There is someone in there. Someone who should not appear in there until you are done with a certain other part of the story, in my opinion, but whatever. Okay, I've got the aloe. That's fine. Some more servants up here. So if we come this way... There's still something here? No, there's still this part. Alright. This part got rebuilt, and I mean like a year or two ago they rebuilt this, but the prison chamber over there, the center, wherever the hell it is, this prison, they had a duplicate of it over here too, but for whatever reason they've decided to change things. Alright, it's time to get on a horse, because there are rhinos about. Go oh, son of a bitch. I am over encumbered. I don't think I need this many of these clothes. Find the best one. Get an outfit there. I actually don't have that much that's heavy. I just have a bunch of stuff. I guess I don't need that. That's not going to weigh very much, though. Shit. Alright. Not your stats. Not your stats. The head is actually kind of heavy. Those are 0.1 pounds apiece, so why don't I give you this armor? Still way too much. Oh, well, it's probably all that, isn't it? How about I give you... you know what? This is easier. I can take one of these in exchange for you taking the rest of it. Shit, where is it now? It's right there. There we go. Yeah, maxing out the stat where I can have infinite movement speed regardless of how much I weigh, having zero effect on encumbrance, that's very nice. But the fact that you can't utilize that with a horse kind of kills the whole point. Please don't aggro, please don't aggro. We're already going into a place where it's going to be kind of problematic for me anyhow. Just a little bit. Alright. Now it looks like they're attacking each other, that's good. So we come over here. If we're looking for silver, this is it. This is the silver mine. I'm not actually going to go... Oh, I just encumbered myself again like a goddamn idiot. Don't attack my horse. What the hell? We're not going to go into the mine. That is another dungeon. I would like to have access to some antidote before I go doing that, because everything in there is poisonous. Alright, so we could harvest these. I mean, I guess I will, just to see what they got. Silverstone, coal, I mean, they actually do have a bunch of stuff that I like. But, ultimately, it's not rare. So we'll drop all that. Well, we won't, because in case I find somebody I want to kidnap, I need 20 of that. Drop all that. Drop all that. At this point, okay, you can actually hold the Silverstone, though. This will not be an issue. There. Okay, so now that we've gone into that, we will be back this way, but let's make our way back to the old camps and get going further on the sorcery deal. Let's hope I can just ride past this guy without issue. Okay, good. But they got caught up there. So, this would probably be a decent place for a base too if you never wanted to be harassed. There's iron and coal up there. Not really any trees aside from that one and whatnot, but it's close to the city for materials. But like, it is so far out here along the border that unless people are trafficking this way to avoid all the stuff in the middle of the map to get to the city, no one's going to be here. I don't know why I'm giving advice on how to play multiplayer with this game, because I've never done it myself. As I understand it, there's a lot of griefing, and it just doesn't seem like a good time. Gonna have to eat a meal here pretty soon. I'm at half on my thirst and hunger. We'll also clean up the map when I get over here too on this side. One of the journey steps is finding every point of interest on the map. Some of which can be a little hard to find. But they include Darfari camps and things like that. I wish my horse would get a little bit more stamina. I'm kind of tired of this. Not being able to go very fast, very far. What the hell is the way out of this? Yeah, we'll avoid the city for a little bit longer. Mostly because it is full of things that I think are going to be a hell of a time to fight. What I'd like to do when we get back to camp... You know what? We're here. Let's go visit this camp now. When we get back to camp, I'd like to get the best armor that I can for everybody, and the best weapons that I can make right now. And then I can use the illusion system to change their looks and all that. But I think at this point in the game, having the best for everybody is going to be pretty essential to long-term survivability. Last cooked meal. Here we saw you. All right. Boy, they aren't fooling. Aggroed on all the hyenas here. Anybody good? Dancer. Ow, damn it. Let's go see if there's a treasure chest over here. It's not. Oh, wait a minute.
I will drink your blood!
Carpenter. Okay. It's going to be impossible to capture anybody in this scenario here. There we go. This is what I was looking for.
By the gods, they're going to eat me. The drums are beating in frenzied rhythm, and the Darfari savages are dancing around a pit of swirling flames. I've seen what happens to those who are cast into the pit. The screams as the searing heat consumes them. If you are, like me, a captive of these devils, then I can offer no comfort. But if you are a free man, and can read these words, then I would ask a boon of you. Salisael of the Black Hand pretended to be my friend, and then traded me to these savages for animal hides. He needed my skills as a scribe, to write down directions to the place where he keeps his treasures, lest he forget the path. But then, because of my knowledge of his hiding place, he sold me to the Darfari. But I prepared for this eventuality. I wrote his instructions down incorrectly. If you find him, kill him. Do not offer quarter or mercy. Take his instructions by way of thanks. That for every step I wrote, I took two.
Yeah. So that's those instructions for that hidden treasure chest we found over on the other place. So that pillar, that glowing pillar that was over there, is something later to do with attunement of our bracelets, so we can actually teleport. Take that. I'm not going to bother with it right now, though. And there goes the priest. Oh well. Whatever it had, I'm sure it's not important. Did we just aggro a frickin' hyena? Probably. Alright, down we go. Alright. A little unnerving to do that in the night. Okay, I am good to go. Now I think, yes, you can have a torch while you're on horseback. Very useful. That must have just been a graphical thing. That fire looked like it was purplish red. Thought maybe it was like a special encounter had just spawned. Let's try and avoid that, shall we? Alright, you guys. You're all here, right? That guy can't get to me? Okay. All of you stop following. Here's an opportunity to get ourselves another new friend. Do I have... I do. I got a lot of them. Seems to have survived that. It's Arnos again. Alright, you know what? He's just gonna have the same stats as my Arnos, so... I could have got him and renamed him, but Not necessary. I am collecting a bunch of the booze, because there is going to be a journey step later where we will need a lot of to get drunk by. Okay. I wonder... Oh, shit. No, I'm not encumbered. Okay, we're just starting slow. I wonder if this is a bug right now, or like if my mods are messing with spawning. That's the third time we've run into Arnos. There are more. There are other spawners, named characters that spawn. It's just really unusual that we've run into him the only time. Let's check out the guy over there this time too. Oh, crocodile. Let's run by here, see if these things have spawned yet. See, it's possible the spawning stuff has been screwed up too. It was screwed up before I had any mods on though, so I don't know, usually when you update the game, when Funcom does a base game update, it breaks mods. And some mods just conflict with things anyway. Okay, over here. So that guy, that patrol guy, does occasionally wander to this side of the island. I don't know where I'm going to keep my horse to keep it safe. I guess I'll just have all of you stay down here for a moment. Hopefully if one of them gets attacked, they will all fight together. Oh, right, I was going to go check on this guy. Do not wander off. You see that they were in scouting mode. They will occasionally leave. And then you gotta go to the map and call them back. Alright, let's try and help him before he gets himself killed. Oh, it's a girl this time. Syria the Mad. Oh boy. This isn't gonna work. You know what? This isn't gonna work. Let's go get a booster. I'm doing so much damage, I will kill her before I knock her unconscious. So, let's, unconscious. Let's go, get the blunt. Blunt bonus damage, here we go. You? You. That's advanced blunt, that's hardened, so we'll have to go with that. Spiked weapon fitting? Increase armor penetration, okay. I think I can only afford that one right now. Of course, it's gotta be... I need leather. Man, I'm just gonna have to get rid of a lot of stuff. Ooh, I need that. Shit. There's all the leather I just grabbed. Put that back. The blunt weapon fitting. Or was that still in the thing? It was still in the thing. There we go. Okay, another thing I just saw that I'm going to need is this. Alright, let's head back. opportunity for an upgrade here and a partner. With a spear fighter, that would be good. I mean, I can give them whatever weapon I want, but spear fighter would be a nice change. 2 melees and an archer would be nice. Oh, and they're back? Are they back? No, they're not back. Alright, round 2. Oh, and somebody different this time, okay. Nos the Murderer. Barely. We're barely ahead on this one. I don't know if NPCs can have poison applied to them or not, but that would be beneficial actually to have a bleeder as well. Damn it. I'm trapped in you. There we go. Alright. Crafting station, companions. Alright. Oh, it's gonna be a little while for you. So this should be safe from monsters finding it. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna try and keep these episodes a little bit shorter if I can. So I'm gonna pause, unload all my stuff, and I'll come back when he's done. Alright. Turns out I got a lot of random crap all over the place. Alright, open that up. Got a bunch of bone, which I could grind up into bone meal. But right now we're just going to put that in here, put the blood in there, put that in there. Okay, let's go check on our friend over here. We did get attacked, but he was dealt with. Nope, still spinning. One of the problems, oh, and look, there's another respawn friend over there too. So we could just pop in and out of here and I could get the whole set. That one looks like an archer. Well, they coming my way? It's not an archer. Tessa the Blade. Well, Tessa?
God take you!
Ow. Forget, she's got the two-step. Oh, that's a breaker right there. Alright, so this is a weapon, except for that move, where I can actually stun lock just by clubbing it again and again and again. Not when she does a breaker move like that. There we go. Alright, well. How far along are you? Oh god, you're only halfway. I don't have enough material. Yeah. Guess I don't have enough material. I'm missing out on, well, everything. But everything that I could actually just make right here, so... I need wood, right? Got that. Alright. Because I need to turn that into... and bring it further there. Bring it further along and it might be safer for me. Yeah, so you can set up a nice little Thrall factory over here, actually. Alright. Still gonna be a while on you. Alright, let's go work on some sorcery then. And who knows, maybe there'll be somebody else when I get back. Did not realize how long it takes actually for them to go. Try not to aggro that guy there. Okay. So, we are ready to upgrade the Tome of Kurak one more time. That's, you know what, I'm also going to dump all of these in here. And... there it is. Okay, let's do a Tome of Kurak. Learn Slow Fall. I imagine that does exactly what it says it does. Dang it. Put the lamplighter lady up in here. Okay. Where do you suppose that's gonna be?
Shug.
Gusts of air to slow descent.
Ya Shug.
I guess. Didn't seem like it went very slow, but maybe it, negates damage is what it does. Oh, look at that. Whee! Whee! It's not super slow. Whoa. We just aggro somebody? You're over here. Gonna say, you really having trouble with this guy? When does Slow Fall end, actually? That's, seems to go for a while. Okay, we got more we can do, though. Let's try doing some reads. We can't, but we can do this, because we now have Etched Note. What is that? Oh, okay. It's that one. So let's do the Failed Sorceress page. Let's do... that's Salacio's instructions. The Sorceress spell page. There we go. If we want to do the next one, okay, that's actually easy. Let's grab one of those. I'm gonna have to go get myself some meat, but we can upgrade one more time. Let's see what research does out of a Failed Sorceress page here. Turns it into a sorceress page. Okay, fair enough. Okay, well, let's go find a turtle. Gonna need some butchery. Not to aggro the neighbors. Okay, well, it's way more than I need. Let's actually drop one of these. Many of them. Let's put this in here, I don't know. Obviously, the material costs for increasing my sorceress ability continues to grow in complexity, but I don't know how far it needs to go. Abyssal Mount. Horse or rhino. Does that mean I can just summon one? This is loud. What's the next one gonna cost me? Human flesh and a volatile gland. I happen to have those too. Well, we can go get some human flesh pretty easily. But... sorry, undead horse. We might have a different thing for you. Is it... Well, I guess is it under knowledge sorcery? Abyssal Mount. Summoned at a circle of power. Oh, now we make a circle of power. Okay, okay. Blood right. Okay. Oh, never mind that. Nope, that's not... Yep, actually it is. I gotta keep swapping out my damn everything. Swap you into that. Except I'm gonna need that to get the flesh. Okay. Sorcery. Bone meal. That's easy. And steel. Okay, that's not hard either. Well... Where am I gonna put that here, though? I'm gonna keep the sorcery. Let's go check on our companions here. Looks like one of them's done. Ooh, the demon over there. You know what? I'm gonna fight it. Well, let's see, we gotta break that down. Oh boy, it already killed the named character over here. This might not work out for me. But I'm hoping we can get it to drop alchemical goods. If I can... Oh. Some shit. I'm not afraid of you now. Okay, good. So, what tool do I think is going to increase my chances of that? Potions of natural learning. That doesn't help me. Alchemical base. There we go. And the body of you, Ulrich the Beast. Okay. Thankfully, I will harvest you to complete the other thing that I need. That was a very, very profitable trip over here. You're gonna take forever. Ooh, that crocodile's getting a little close. No, I definitely don't need that much. Plus, I probably picked up a billion... Yeah. Billion severed arms and everything else. Potion of natural learning. This will go bad in 3 minutes. Well, I did want to relearn these things so I can repick some of the stats. Alright, you know what? Let's do it now. Let's do it now. Potion of Natural Learning. Feats reset. The hell you say? Is it because I'm in admin mode? I've noticed something too. Also, it's keeping track of the souls that I've got, and I think this has something to do with corruption. I'm not sure how, though. Obviously, I'm not corrupt enough for it to give me enough to put into my stats. This doesn't appear to have undone. Oh, it undid these. Fuck. So I got to go through and relearn all these recipes. See, the feats. I guess these used to be called feats, didn't they? But the potion, the yellow lotus potion, I believe, does both. We'll go try that out. God, okay, fine. Let's go try that out. Let's go make a yellow lotus potion. I'm pretty sure that one does both of them. I said I was going to keep this as a shorter episode, and here we are. Not doing that. If it didn't cost me one of my bags, I would just go use the bridge to get over there. Where are we? Yellow, what? What the hell happened to all your stuff? I'm not in creative mode, am I? No? Where's all the other potions you can make? Where are all those potions? What's going on here? Oh, now... No? What the hell happened? What's going on? I had an issue too where I logged in and there was nobody in Sepermeru. And I had to basically, well, I basically had to transport. I had to teleport. No? What the fuck? Okay, well, let's continue trying to make this thing then. Severed arm. And volatile... thingamabob. It's only the gemstones on this side. A wall of fire. We got blood, we got brimstone. I may as well... I don't have that blood, though. That blood I put in here. The brimstone... Oh, wait a minute, it's in here. It was in here. Did I put it all in the other bench? Oh, God, yes. Now that I've got multiple bases, this is going to screw with me. So now I gotta go get a stock of brimstone over here. Oh, boy. There's no one else... Ah, there we go. So I'm learning a lot, but I don't know if it's increasing sorcery skills or anything. And it's not really corrupting me. It's getting a little bit. Creeping darkness. Now I need alchemical base. Just happened to pick up one of those. See, now if I did pick up an extra Tome of Kurak, which I feel like is probably possible. Mass cull and detect resources. It probably wouldn't be this one. You know, this one has been expanded by a lot. Oh, and I haven't been reading this stuff, have I? Or is this all the same? I think this part's the same, and then this one is telling me everything it can... No? Because now it's I don't know. I don't know what the hell's going on here. I do have a skull, and a sorceress page, which I do not have. I just used them all. Okay. But, yeah, cool stuff. Let's check this out. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be... Not that. Maybe I shouldn't be doing it up here if I'm going to be doing destructive stuff like Wall of Fire and whatnot. I imagine it's like this. Imbues a soul onto a fixed point, eliminating the area. Okay, that's just light. So, I guess it would be this one. Corrupted objects. Focus on rare resources in the natural world. Okay, well, I don't need to do that. She's still spinning over there. Criminy, how long does it take? What? Okay, wasn't...
Shug.
Escalate. Plus 20% corruption, alright. Conjure gusts of air to slow and descend. Okay, that's my fall on Frozen Bridge. Well, it must be at least 20%. Oh. I thought that that was going to raise my corruption. So how do I do the rest of these then? That is not... No, it is. No, yeah, no. Knowledge. There we go. Criminy. Creeping darkness. With an arcane staff. Is that not what I have? Detect resources. Embed wisp. Mass cull. Harvest and recalls minerals in the area. So that must be... If I was corrupted enough, then it would open those to me, is what I'm guessing it means. So those must be locked because I'm not corrupted enough. That would make sense, and that's actually kind of a neat mechanic. And I'm hungry again. Alright, let's go get our last friend over here. Many, like an infinite supply just right over there. This is actually a pretty good place for a base if we're just going to do that. Get my resources back. Okay. So I guess, with our new friends, I will get them all kitted out, and we'll probably go back to the other base, because that's where all my armor... I don't know, I'll be swapping back and forth. I'll get them all tooled up. We'll replace our friends here. I'll probably end up moving just the regular guys back over to protect the other base. I will turn on the purge, so that now we can actually start building up for that. Enable, there we go. Where are we at for journey steps? Drink water from a well. Yeah, there's a few other things I can finish off here so we can unlock this, but I'm pretty sure it's close where we'll get a journey step to survive a purge. But if we look down here, we got to build it up over time before it'll actually activate. So we better start earning some of those points now. And we'll get a summoning circle going. I kind of wanted to keep all the alchemical stuff over here, like keep this as my little sorceress fortification, but to do so I would have to remove a lot of this and move it elsewhere so I could have it here, which yeah, I could do, but I've also got room on my other island as well, so I guess, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But yeah, we'll prepare to move on with that, and I think this stuff is where it's going to start telling me, because like destroy a dragon, cleanse yourself of corruption. Hold on a minute. Looking for the story step that asked by Mounds of the Dead. Guess there's not one here. Well, whatever. Yeah, we'll do that because the next steps, I believe, will tell me to go into the city. And to progress the story, we need to do that too. But there's a whole chunk right here that we're kind of missing out on. Although, I don't think I can actually go into here, that dungeon. Well, the boss, I should say. I don't think I could beat that boss right now. And I would like to level up my new Thralls before attempting to do so. Here, maybe. Like here's going to be some Black Hand camps along here, but there's also a cave that I believe leads to another boss. Some camps up here for Darfari and whatnot. Yeah, like there's still enough to do here, but story-wise we're going to have to look into that. So that may require me to then make another base near Seprimaru, which would be, as I said, here, so that we could be closer to that over that way and not have to run all the way back here. But whatever. We'll continue on next time.